Okay, good morning, everyone. I cannot hear you. Good morning, everyone. We will now have the procession of the faculty and staff of the Berkeley Institute. Okay, good morning again, everyone. I now present to you the graduating class of 2024. Graduates, please be seated. At this time, I would like to invite our Deputy Head Girl and Student Council President, Isabella Swan, to the podium for the official welcome.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Berkeley Institute's graduation ceremony and commencement exercises for the class of 2024. A celebration, a time for looking back on lessons learned, adventures shared, bright moments filled with special meaning. A farewell, a time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times you've known. A time for packing away memories, treasures for tomorrow. And a beginning, a time for looking forward, a time to set new goals, to dream new dreams, to try your wings and see what lies beyond. At this time, I would like to invite Kimani Trott, Student Council Vice President, and Advanced Honors Summa Cum Laude graduate to the podium, who will offer the prayer. Everybody please stand.
May you all bow your heads and close your eyes. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us to reach the pinnacle of our high school careers. You have blessed the graduating class of 2024 with the wisdom and knowledge to lead meaningful and purposeful lives. We thank you for the people who have impacted our journeys both negatively and positively, as it has fostered an environment that has allowed us to grow and prosper. We thank you for keeping us safe and steadfast as we navigated this school year, and for keeping us throughout the trials we have faced. We pray that you continue to order our steps, not in the way that we envision, but by your knowledge and will. Mold us into your vessels for glory, and keep us throughout the next chapter and after. As we go our separate ways, may we never forget the love you poured into us. May we never forget the friendships we have made, and may we never forget the community we have built. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. May your word keep us grounded and guide us forth. We all pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. May you all please be seated. I now would like to invite our salutatorian, prefect, advanced honors, summa cum laude graduate, and outstanding teen award winner, Moria Bridgewater.
Thank you, Kimani. Good morning to our honored guests, the Honorable Mr. Diala Rabane, JP, MP, Minister of Education, the Honorable Mr. Owen Darrell, JP, MP, Senate Leader and Minister of Tourism, Culture, and Sport, the Honorable Mrs. Tanae Farbert, JP, MP, Minister of Social Development and Seniors, Senator Ms. Lindsay Simmons, Chairman of the Cedar Bridge Academy. As such, we do not fear the future, for we are the future, for what we have achieved, for what we will become. Welcome all, and thank you for honoring us with your presence this morning. At this time, we will sing the hymn, Lift Every Voice and Sing, accompanied by Mr. John Woolridge on the piano, which is printed in your booklet. Please stand, everyone.
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Moria. Thank you, Isabella. Thank you, Kumani. And of course, thank you to you, Mr. Woolridge. We will now hear from our principal, Miss Keisha Douglas.
Protocol has been established. Good morning, graduates of the class of 2024. The administration team, faculty, staff, parents, to our premier, the Minister of Education, Permanent Secretary, Commissioner, and all other government ministers and senators, Chairwoman of the Berkeley Educational Society, Ms. Anika DeShields, and associated members, Chairman of the Berkeley Board of Governors, Mr. Craig Bridgewater, and fellow governors, colleagues from the Ministry of Education, Berkeleyites, staff, family, friends, corporate sponsors, community representatives, and supporters. Welcome again to everyone. Today we gather to celebrate a milestone for the class of 2024. Graduates, as you stand on this threshold, poised to step into your future, I am filled with immense pride and optimism for the path that lies ahead for each of you. Our school motto, Respecte Finem, keep the end in view, serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of vision and perseverance. It encourages us to look beyond immediate challenges and distractions and to stay focused on our ultimate goals. This principle has been our guiding light during your time here at the Berkeley Institute, and it will continue to light your path as you venture into new territories. Here are some words straight from our graduates shared on Results Day last week with Ms. Tamala Dickerson. Mindfulness and breathing was helpful. Manners and presentation. Social skills, learning how to connect with people. Pride and purpose. Never stop trying, because if I would have stopped, I would not be standing here today. Don't worry what others have to say about you. Bring art into everything. Do not procrastinate and take the small things for granted, because it is the small things that matter. Choose your friends wisely. Put yourself first. Seek out your support system. Ask for help. There were many people at Berkeley, especially teachers and staff, that were supportive. Perseverance, organization, discipline. Keep an open mind. Don't believe everything you hear. There are no shortcuts. Get your work done and make your time. Our work is done when our graduates can reflect on their journey and the profound impact that the Berkeley Institute has had on them. Let's celebrate our graduates with a hearty round of applause. We are excited and honored by your presence as we celebrate the many achievements of the graduating class of 2024. The class of 2024 is comprised of 126 students, which is especially special as we, the Berkeley Institute, celebrate 126 years of excellence and tradition as an academic institution, commemorating our school opening on September 6, 1897. Amazing and so synergistic. At this time, I would like to share some of our graduation data with you. As I said, there are 126 graduates. 101 of our graduates have been accepted at top colleges and universities. 65 in the USA, 20 in the UK, 13 in Canada, and 3 international schools. However, 58 of this 101 plan on attending the Bermuda College as their first stop. 15 are joining the workforce, while the remaining 10 are truly undecided at this time. It gives me great joy to recognize and celebrate our 3 dual enrollment students who graduated from Bermuda College on Thursday, May 16th. Chiaje Rudo, She received an Associate of Arts and Science with distinction and the academic awards for the most outstanding arts and science graduate at the Bermuda College and the Distinguished Dean's Award. Additionally, Chiaje was named as the 2024 Outstanding Teen, which is a remarkable accomplishment. We had Anna Carr, who graduated with an Associate of Arts with Merit. And we had Joshua Fleming, who graduated with a Certificate in Applied Science Technology and the Academic Award for the most outstanding materials and mechanics student at the Bermuda College. We also have 7 students who have completed their nursing assistant certifications as part of the Bermuda College's APACE program. And if they could stand, and I'm so sorry, Chiaje, Anna, and Joshua, take a quick stand. And our nurses, Zaleh Luby, Nakobe DeRosa, Sienna Furbick, Aaliyah Harvey Curlin, Emoy Holdip Lynch, Michaelin Simmons, and Mariana Swan. We wish them continued success, as everyone knows that nurses are truly needed both locally and globally. Additionally, we had 30 students receive scholarships and awards at our 7th annual Scholarships and Awards ceremony held on Saturday, June 22nd, 2024, totaling to date approximately $112,000 for that evening only. We thank our sponsors and community partners for helping to offset university fees for our graduates. Further, our students have received other coveted scholarships from the private sector, from companies or entities such as the Centennial Bermuda Foundation, Deloitte, PwC, Ernst & Young, Appleby, and Balco, to name a few. And most notably this year, like last year, from university admission scholarships, totaling this year for our 126 graduates, drum roll, $3.9 million. To be exact, $3,962,850,000. As an example, and I'm just giving you one, and you've already seen her this morning, Moria Bridgewater has received many college acceptances. However, she has accepted Howard University. They are giving her entrance scholarship $17,000 for 4 years, which equates to $68,000 from Howard. She also received $5,000 from the Berkeley Educational Society's Alumni Award and a further $1,000 from Balco as the top mathematician of our school, totaling for one student $74,000. As we continue with the data, this morning we will celebrate 8 students who will be graduating as advanced honor graduates, summa cum laude: Chiaje Rudo, Moria Bridgewater, Kenya Smith-Woodley, Sanaa Berkeley, Skya Walker, Mariana Swan, Chelsea Almeida, and Kimani Trott. We have a further 3 students graduating as advanced honors magna cum laude: Aiden Aruzi, Tasia Bean, and Jonah Trott. And graduating as cum laude graduates, we have Layla Trott, Ayinde Wolford, and Tyler Correa. So sorry. This is our 8th year awarding advanced honors certificates. 109 of our 126 graduates will be receiving the Berkeley Institute certificate, having maintained a cumulative GPA of 2.25 and above. 118 of the 126 will be receiving the Bermuda School Diploma, having maintained a GPA of 2.0 and above. 7 of our students will be receiving the Bermuda Alternate School Diploma, known as the BASD, from our Functional Academics program. 1 special student, Nathan, will be receiving his certification from our ASD program. The success of our ASD program is one of our greatest accomplishments as a school, and I can't wait to see Nathan at Cotillion this evening. Additionally, we celebrate twins, Tasia and Tenji Bean, who are currently classified as S3 students, graduating a year ahead of their peers. The class of 2024 began with a total of 128 students. Unfortunately, 2 male students have not met the requirements to graduate alongside their peers today because of the decisions they made along the way. However, I want to acknowledge the S4 team who have helped 100% of the students who were on track to be counted today as graduates. 100% of the students on track to graduate have graduated. However, for those 2 young men, as I always say, it's not how you start, but it's how you finish. It is our hope that those students keep the end in view and pursue their high school diploma. The class of 2024 graduation rate is 98.4%, 55 men of the years to come, and 71 women of the future. There were 57 young men in the year group, therefore 96% of our young men are graduating this morning. There were 71 young women in the year group, and 100% of the female students are graduating today. Graduates, our ceremony is filled today with people who have supported your efforts throughout your educational journey. Parents, guardians, family members, friends, and supporters. We could not have done this without you. To raise a child who is comfortable enough to leave you means you've done your job. They are not ours to keep, but to teach how to soar on their own. We thank you for doing your part and working closely with us to ensure that our students have the necessary support and guidance to remain committed to their studies, and now they can soar. Let's give our parents, guardians, family members, friends, and supporters a round of applause. Today, as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2024, we also must celebrate our exceptional teachers and staff at the Berkeley Institute. Let's clap it up for our teachers and staff. Teachers and staff, the impact of your hard work, dedication, and compassion is evident in the accomplishments of our graduates. You have helped to shape their futures, and for that we are deeply grateful. The influence of a great teacher and staff member can never, ever be erased. Again, thank you, teachers and staff, for everything you continue to do for our students to to ensure their ultimate success. Let's give them another round of applause. To the class of 2024, I leave you with these words. Embrace the future with confidence, guided by the vision of your dreams and the integrity of your actions. Keep the end in view, but also cherish the journey, for it is in the journey that you will find your true self and your purpose. Congratulations, graduates. The world awaits your talents and gifts. Go forth and make us proud. Respectez Finem, keep the end in view. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you, Principal Douglas. Let's give her another round of applause. We will now hear from our valedictorian of the class of 2024 with a cumulative GPA of 4.33. She's an advanced honors summa cum laude graduate. She is also the head girl of the Berkeley Institute. She is the greenhouse vice captain, and she is the outstanding academic and overall teen at Bermuda's annual Bermuda Outstanding Teen Awards, none other than Miss Chiaje Rudo.
Thank you. It surely does. With protocol already established, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
As I stand before you today, I am filled with a profound sense of gratitude and humility. Being named valedictorian and having a wonderful school year full of achievements that are not just personal, but a testament to the collective efforts of those who have supported and inspired me throughout this journey. I want to especially thank my family for always supporting me and encouraging me when things didn't go the way I wanted. This moment is not solely about academic success. It is a reflection of the diverse experiences and accomplishments we have all shared. High school has been a canvas for our growth, painted with challenges and triumphs, and every one of us has contributed to this masterpiece. I would like to point out that the class of 2024 carry with us a unique legacy. We are the first graduating class to have never experienced high school as it was before the world changed in 2020. The pandemic hit us in the peak of our final year of middle school, thrusting us into an era of uncertainty and transformation. Today marks a significant milestone for us, not just as the conclusion of our high school years, but also as our first in-person leaving ceremony since primary school. For 2 years, we navigated the complexities of online education and overcoming the isolation that came with it. It is hard to imagine that just 2 years ago, we were wearing masks and social distancing every day. Some of us racking up a whole lot of money when we forgot those masks at home. Through this experience, we learned resilience and adaptability. This moment is a testament to our perseverance and the support of our teachers, families, and friends who stood by us through it all. We have grown not only academically, but also in character, emerging stronger and more united. The class of 2024 is also special in the sense that we have never been afraid to speak up or advocate for each other. When it came to initiatives like our senior sweatshirts, a free period room, fun school events, or most recently, rallying together for cotillion practice, we did not hesitate in giving the utmost support to each other. Though at times it felt as if certain obstacles would tear us apart, we remain united. As we move forward, let us carry the lessons of these extraordinary years with us, embracing the future with pride and purpose, as Mr. Taylor says, and the same determination and courage that has brought us here. There is so much to celebrate today.
Each of us has achieved remarkable things by pursuing our passions and staying true to our goals. Reflecting on our time together, I am reminded that true accomplishment is not measured by grades alone. It is seen in the acts of kindness that have defined our journey. From the student who tutored a struggling classmate, to the friends who provided unwavering support during tough times. Our school has been a community where compassion thrives, finding common ground amidst our differences. Our community extends beyond the classroom walls and into the digital realm, where we have shared countless memories, discussions, debates, and words of wisdom from Munir. Yes, I am talking about our WhatsApp group chat. Throughout these years, we have built lifelong friendships, faced fierce competitions, and navigated through countless ups and downs. Whether it was on the sports field, in academics, or during artistic performances, each moment of victory and defeat has taught us invaluable lessons. We have learned to accept disappointments and unfair judgments, understanding that they are part of the journey and contribute to our growth. Every failure is an opportunity for later success. One of the most important lessons we've learned is to give people grace. We've realized that everyone is fighting their own battles, and sometimes they make mistakes or fall short. In those moments, it is vital to extend understanding and compassion, just as we hope others will do for us. To the powers that be, I challenge you to change society and truly strive to understand today's students and the struggles we face, not just in the classroom, but outside as well. To create an environment where every student gets acknowledged and supported, and no one gets left behind. Just this week, I ran into a former middle school teacher. We talked about some of the disappointments I had back then, moments when things didn't go as planned, and how those experiences shaped who I am today. During our conversation, he asked, "How do you eat an elephant?" I was taken aback, wondering why anyone would want to eat an elephant. But then he gave me the answer, one bite at a time. This simple yet profound lesson resonated deeply with me. It reminded me that seemingly impossible tasks and challenges we face are conquered through persistence and a steady effort. It's easy to get caught up in seeking recognition and approval from others. Society often tells us that our worth is measured by accolades, titles, and applause. However, I've come to understand that there is a significant difference between genuine achievement and mere attention-seeking behavior. True success and fulfillment come from within, driven by our passions and values, not from the external validation that fleetingly satisfies our need for approval. As we move forward, let us carry with us this spirit of accomplishment and kindness with us. The world we are stepping into needs more than just intelligent minds. It needs compassionate hearts. Let us strive to be individuals who not only achieve great things, but also uplift others along the way. Let's pursue our craziest, wildest dreams and make them happen, knowing that we have the strength and support to do so. Remember, it is not who you are by title, but what you have done and how you have treated others that truly defines your legacy. Let our actions be the testament to our character and the mark we leave on this world. Although this seems like goodbye, we carry with us a piece of each other into everything we do next. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Together, we have achieved more than we could have ever imagined. Here's to the future and to making it brighter with every step we take, one bite at a time. Thank you.
Come on, audience. We can do a lot better than that. She just poured her heart out. The head girl of the Berkeley Institute, Thank you, Chiage Rudo, for that speech. Our head boy, Advanced Honors Magna Cum Laude graduate and Guild House Captain, Jenna Trott, will now introduce our guest speaker.
Thank you. This morning, I have the honor in welcoming Dr. Marate Christos Place. Miss Dr. Place is a proud Berkeleyite. She graduated from the Berkeley Institute in 1998 and was on the victorious Gold House. From Berkeley, she was awarded a scholarship by the United World College, UWC, Bermuda Selection Committee to attend the Arm & Hammer United World College of the American West in New Mexico. There, she completed her IB diploma amongst 200 students from over 90 countries around the world. Dr. Place then studied at Emory University in Atlanta, where she was an Emory Scholar and then was welcomed into the Phi Beta Kappa Academic Honor Society. She received numerous scholarships to support her undergraduate studies, including awards from the President Trott, the Oil Group of Companies, the Bermuda government, and the Berkeley Educational Society. She graduated summa cum laude from Emory with a bachelor's degree in psychology and completed her pre-medicine requirements. Dr. Place studied medicine at the King's College London School of Medicine. She is honored to be the sole recipient of the hospital's auxiliary of Bermuda's 50th anniversary medical scholarship, for which she received $100,000 to support her studies. She qualified as a doctor in 2009 and went on to complete her medical internship with the London Deanery, working in various hospitals, rotations before choosing anesthesia as her specialty area. Dr. Place was selected by the Southeast School of Anesthesia in London for a specialist training residency and received her Certificate of Completion of Training, CCT, in anesthesia in 2022. She completed subspecialty fellowships in advanced airway management and pediatric anesthesia and worked in anesthetic consultant at King's College Hospital and NHS Foundation Trust in South London. She is currently married with 2 children and moved home to Bermuda, where she currently works as a consultant anesthesiologist with the Bermuda Hospital Board at King Edward VII Memorial Hospital. I will now introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Marate Christos Place.
Thank you for that fine introduction. So good morning to the graduating class of 2024, Principal Douglas, Deputies Painter, Simons, and Douglas, faculty, distinguished guests, members of the board, as well as family and friends of the graduates. I just want to start by saying how grateful I am to have this opportunity to speak to you on such a momentous occasion. Today marks a significant moment in your lives, graduates. You have accomplished what not all people manage to accomplish. You have graduated from secondary school, and you should be very proud. I can remember very clearly and fondly my time at Berkeley, and before you know it, you might be on a stage as an alum and asked to give a speech to as special a graduating class as the one I am blessed to address today, the class of 2024. So as I begin my speech, I want you all to consider 3 questions. Number 1, is there anyone that you've met that has truly inspired you? Number 2, have you felt a genuine fascination in your life with anything that you can think of? And number 3, when was the last time you took a moment to count your blessings? So my first piece of advice is to be inspired. I encourage you all to find people who truly motivate you to be the best version of yourself. My husband is Dr. Macanjola. He's a urological surgeon, which means he deals with kidneys, bladders, and for the most part, men's health. He inspires me on a day-to-day basis in observing his heart for people, his willingness to consistently go above and beyond to serve his community, and his don't take no for an answer approach. I am inspired to seek to do the same. He's a wonderful person, husband, and dad to our daughter Ilori, who is 10, and our son Ezra, who is 5, and I want to thank him. In life, it is important to surround yourself with uplifting people, people who will celebrate your wins and make you feel energized after spending time with them. Because during the many ups and downs that life hands you, these are the people you want in your circle. So ask yourself, who is my inspiration? Who makes me want to be a better person? And if you can't think of anyone who inspires you in the days and years ahead, look for those who aim higher, who work harder, and create ties with such people. Another inspirational figure in my life is my mentor, Dr. Wendy Woods. As a Berkeley student, I was given the privilege of introducing her as a guest speaker for an honors assembly. I didn't know her, but whilst waiting to introduce her, I got to ask her questions about her journey to become a doctor, and I later even worked up the courage to ask her if I could be her summer student. And to my amazement, she said yes. And we developed a great bond, and I learned so much working in her office. She set the bar high for me, for the type of doctor I wanted to be. One who is knowledgeable and skilled, one who is patient with her patients, taking time to explain their diagnoses and the various treatment options available to them. And above all else, one who is humble. Now, I went to school for a long time. And during my breaks from school and then residency, I tried whenever possible to travel. I've had many life-changing experiences, and most of them happened while I was traveling. Travel opens the mind and broadens your horizons. So please, get out there and see the world. Not just the States for shopping trips, but think far and wide when choosing a destination. One of my most memorable trips of my life was visiting Bolivia with Emory University as part of their Journeys of Reconciliation program. The program is designed for participants to build relationships, to learn about important issues facing the community that they visit, and to be inspired to work for justice and peace. We visited rural Bolivia to learn about the community's limited access to healthcare and to try to improve the situation. We spent a week helping to build a community clinic. We pushed wheelbarrows and lifted bricks alongside local doctors who work in that community. Imagine, these doctors were humble enough to build their own clinic physically. I was inspired by this community and the love that these doctors had for their people. So please allow yourself in life to be inspired. My next bit of advice is to feel fascinated. I have a theory that if you choose something that fascinates you and make that part of your career or a hobby or incorporate it into your life in some way, you will never be bored. Okay, maybe not never bored, but at least life will be interesting. Fellow Berkeleyite, Dr. Cindy Morris, is Bermuda's first Black female anesthetist. Yes, it's amazing. As an undergraduate, she invited me to join her at King Edward to learn more about anesthesia. Now, Dr. Morris is very petite. She's smaller than me, and her hands are definitely tinier than mine. But to watch her in action is impressive. She commanded the room whilst giving an anesthetic. With precise attention to detail when giving all medication, I watched in awe as she put the patients to sleep. With one injection, she would regulate the patient's blood pressure. With another injection, she would settle the heart rate. She altered the ventilator breathing machine to achieve steady state, and I was fascinated by it all. Anesthesia fascinates me. I love the science of it. I love the biology of it. I love the physics of the anesthetic machines, and I love the teamwork involved with working with the surgeons, the nurses, and all of the operating staff. So find out what fascinates you and make a career out of it. Make a hobby out of it. Allow the passion to propel you forward in your journey in life, and you will feel more joyful. Now, life won't always be straightforward, but perseverance is key. There were times when I thought I wasn't going to make it. I was a mom juggling my residency with busy on-call schedules. I was trying to pass my exams, and there was times when I thought I just couldn't do it. But by persevering, sticking to the wicket, and keeping the end in view, you get by with God by your side, self-belief, and the encouragement of those around you. And you can do anything as long as you persevere. My final recommendation is to recognize your privilege. Now, you all have a lot to be grateful for. You aren't starving due to civil war. You haven't had to walk miles and miles every day to get to school and then again to get home. And you don't have to study by candlelight each night due to power outages or lack of electricity. Yes, you all have had to overcome challenges, setbacks, and disappointments to get where you are in life, but we must keep everything in perspective. We are privileged. I want you to be aware of the special opportunities you have been given and to honor them. As a doctor, I know that I am in a very unique position. People trust me with their lives, and it is a great responsibility. Each day at work, I remind myself how great an honor it is when I meet someone at their most vulnerable moment, when they're most afraid before going under anesthetic, and I get to reassure them that I am here to take care of them, and they can trust me to look after them while they are asleep, to keep them safe and to see them through to the other side of their surgery to the best of my ability. I respect my role in that person's life. I hold it dear. Now, it's not only about medicine. Mine is just one example. We all have special opportunities to make a difference. Don't throw them away. Don't be nonchalant. Spend time with your elderly family members. Help your friend to understand that topic in math that they just can't grasp. And do it happily, willingly. After all we have is each other, and we never know once the opportunity passes if we will ever be granted it again. Count your blessings. So in closing, remember this feeling you have today of accomplishment. Hold on to it and allow it to fill you with pride. When you have a tough day ahead, whether it be on the job during work or in college or university, remember that you are accomplished. You can push through challenges, and you don't need to give into feelings of negativity, intimidation, or unworthiness, because you are destined for success, just like your success that we all celebrate today. Remember to be inspired, feel fascinated, and recognize your privilege. And always, respectez finem, keep the end in view.
Come on, crowd. We can do a lot better than that. Thank you, Dr. Place. Just an interesting ad-lib to that. I'm all connected by 5 degrees of separation. And last year I left this ceremony, hospitalized, fighting for a kidney. And Dr. Place's husband actually saved my kidney. So I spoke to him and I asked him, would his wife mind paying one forward to Berkeley and speaking at our graduation? And here she is today. Let's give her another round of applause. And thanks again, Dr. Mack. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2024. Graduates, please take your places. Mr. Bridgewater, Principal Douglas, would you and Dr. Christos Place please come forward? first graduate is Munir Abdul-Jabbar. Munir is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning, along with a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is Vasco Aguirre. Vasco is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates today, a subject prize in home entertainment systems. Chelsea Almeida. Chelsea is an honors graduate, summa cum laude, who's going to receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's an S4 prefect who's also a peer leader. She's a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. She's receiving a subject prize this morning for Chemistry 4. She's receiving a School Leadership Award donated by the family of the late Deborah Tuckett, alongside a Gold Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Nazareth University, Thomas College, Baylor University, Xavier University, Alfred University, the University of Bridgeport, Hofstra University, Mount St. Mary's University, Nova Southeastern University, St. John's University, and Bermuda College University. Oh, I'm claiming it. I am claiming it. I am not done yet. From Nazareth, she's receiving $68,000 in funding. From Xavier, she's received a $116,000 scholarship. From Alfred Dean, she's received a scholarship of $92,000. From the Uni of Bridgeport, she's received a scholarship of $20,000. From Hofstra, she's received $108,000 as scholarship funding. From Mount St. Mary's, she's received a student award in the amount of $80,000. From NSU, Florida, she's received the Dean Scholarship in the amount of $76,000. From St. John's University, she's been offered a $122,000 by way of a combined merit scholarship. She's also the recipient of the Deloitte High School Student Award for $500, the Per Forward Scholarship for $750, and the Beyond Rugby Nathaniel Morgan Award and Scholarship for $500. Wow, Chelsea. That was a mouthful. Our next graduate is Amia Anderson. Amia is an S4 prefect who's receiving her BSD and her Berkeley certificate this morning, a Girl Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Kyrie Anderson Seymour. He's not with us today, but I'm going to celebrate him in his absence. Kyrie is going to receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning, a subject prize in advanced mathematics, calculus, practical English 2, alongside a Bronze Community Service Award, and he will also be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Aideen Arusi. Aideen is receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He's an honors graduate, magna cum laude. He's also an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute. He's a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. This morning, he's receiving the F.S. Furbert Award for Academic Diligence, donated by the Association of School Principals, a Girl Community Service Award, and Aideen will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Zakai Bo. Zakai is receiving his BSD certificate this morning. He is a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College who's going to receive a Girl Community Service Award, and he is also the recipient of a $20,000 scholarship by way of Appleby Berkeley Scholarship funding. Up next is Tenjay Bean. Tenji is an honors graduate, magna cum laude, who's receiving her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's receiving a Girl Community Service Award. She has been accepted into the University of Greenwich and the University Academy 92. She is going to study computer science and cybersecurity. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. It is the wrong twin. She's receiving a Girl Community Service Award, though, and a scholarship of $20,000. My apologies. All right, let's get it right. I did say our college. I don't have our college. What is your college stuff?
I'm going to Lila College. It's in Tampa.
I don't have it on the script, but good job, Tenji. All right, let's get it right. Tasia Bean, the twin sister. Let's put our hands together for Tasia. Tasia is receiving her Berkeley and BSD certificates. She's an honors graduate, magna cum laude, who's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. Get it right, Mr. Painter. Who's receiving a Girl Community Service Award. She's attending or has the option to attend the University of Greenwich and the University Academy 92 to study computer science. Congratulations, Tasia. Josiah Bento. Josiah is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. He's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who's going to receive a subject prize for NCCER Carpentry 2. He has been accepted into the New England Institute of Technology and the Bermuda College, whereupon he will pursue an associate in science in heating and ventilation and air conditioning technology. And he is also the $1,000 recipient of our annual Horseshoe Bay Trust Award. Sana Berkeley. Sana is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an honors graduate, summa cum laude, who is also an S4 prefect and peer leader at the Berkeley Institute. She's a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College, who is also receiving a subject prize for AP Biology 2. She's receiving the Dame Marjorie Bean Recipe K Phenem Award, which goes to the student who has achieved honors during all 4 years at the Berkeley Institute. It's an award that has been donated by the late Dame Marjorie Bean. She's a Girl Community Service Award recipient. She has been accepted into Nazareth College, the University of Miami, the Georgia State University, Xavier University, Temple University, Nova Southeastern University, the University of San Francisco, Howard University, and Case Western Reserve University, whereupon she will pursue, depending on their options, area of study in biology. Scholarship-wise, from Nazareth, she received a scholarship of $76,000. From the University of Miami, she's received a scholarship in the amount of $112,000. From Xavier Merritt, she's received a scholarship in the amount of $64,000. From Temple, she's received a scholarship in the amount of $68,000. From NSU, she's received the Dean Scholarship in the amount of $80,000. From the University of San Francisco, she's received the Presidential Scholarship in the amount of $96,000. 2 more to go. From Howard University, she's received the Achiever Scholarship in the amount of $80,000. And lastly, she has received the PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $7,500. Congratulations, Sana. Up next is Nazira Brangman. Nazira is receiving her BSD certificate this morning, a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will be attending Bermuda College in September. Moria Bridgewater. Moria is an honors graduate, summa cum laude, who's going to receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's a dual enrollment student who's also going to receive a financial mathematics subject prize. She is also receiving an academic achievement award donated by Mr. and Mr. Dean Ferbert. She's a Silver Community Service Award winner. She has been accepted into the University of District of Columbia and Howard University, whereupon she is going to study, guess what? Education. As shared previously by the principal from Howard University, she has received a scholarship in the amount of $68,000. She's also received the Belco Liberty Group Limited Mathematics Award in the amount of $1,000, along with the BES Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $5,000. Congratulations, Moria. Osiris Buffonge Hunt. My endeavor man with a plan. I love it. Osiris is receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who is walking away today with a Bronze Community Service Award. Congratulations, Osiris. Allende Beaufort. Allende is an honors graduate, cum laude, who's also receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates, a Girl Community Service Award, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Milan Bracho. Milan is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning, along with a Girl Community Service Award. Ella Shea Bridges. Ella Shea is an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute who's going to receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning, a Girl Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Walsall College, also the Bermuda College, whereupon she is going to seek a level 1 diploma in hairdressing and barbering. Okay, congratulations to you, Ella Shea. Azare Boris. Ezzy is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who will receive her BSD and Berkeley diplomas. She is also receiving a subject prize in mathematics applications too. She is a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and she has been accepted into Acadia University, whereupon she is going to pursue a Bachelor's of Business Administration. From Acadia, she has received scholarship funding in the amount of $4,000, along with a residency scholarship in the amount of $2,500. Congratulations, Azare. Josiah Butterfield. Josiah is receiving his BASD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He's also receiving subject prizes in FA English 4, along with FA Mathematics 4, and a Gold Community Service Award. Congratulations, Josiah. Nylea Butterfield. Nylea is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's receiving subject prizes in Small Business Management and Practical Mathematics 2. She's also receiving a Gold Community Service Award. Congratulations, Ms. Butterfield. Up next is Sir Carey. Sir Carey is the deputy head boy of the Berkeley Institute. He is also an S4 prefect who is the greenhouse captain. Today he walks away with a BSD and Berkeley certificates, also a Girl Community Service Award. He has been accepted into Savannah College of Art and Design, along with the Bermuda College, whereupon he is going to pursue a degree in animation. He has received a scholarship in the amount of $1,500 through Life Through Sport, and he also received the Class of 1984 award in the amount of $6,000. Congratulations, Sarah Carey. Anna Carr. Anna is an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute who walks away today with a BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's also a dual enrollment graduate of the Bermuda College in the Associates of Arts program. She receives a subject prize this morning in Intro to Africa and a Silver Community Service Award. She received the PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Anna. Up next is Gabriella Gebby Charles. We can tell that she's a popular S4 prefect who's receiving her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She is going to be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Ava Chow Blyden. Ava is another popular student who's going to receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning and a Bronze Community Service Award. She has been accepted into North Carolina Central University, where she is going to pursue a degree in psychology. I love the wave, Ava. Up next is Ethan Clark. Ethan is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning and a Silver Community Service Award. All right, let's put our hands together for Nathan Correa. Yes, our Searle ASD and Berkeley graduate this morning. All right, Nate. Nate is receiving a subject prize in functional skills 4, and wait till you see him dance tonight. Yes, he does. Up next is Tyler Correa. Tyler is an honors graduate, cum laude, who's receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. He's an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute, along with a peer leader. This morning, he receives a Gold Community Service Award. He has been accepted into Nazareth College and the Bermuda College, whereupon he's going to pursue a degree in accounting. At Nazareth College, he's received the Class of 1928 scholarship in the amount of $56,000. He has also received the PwC Bermuda Head Start Award of Excellence in the amount of $5,000. Up next is Josh Cox. Josh is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who's receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificate this morning. He made me so proud during graduation results day. I saw a lot of tears. He stood up and he said, "This one is for you, Diddy." I love it, Josh. Congratulations. Up next is Sven Curley. Sven is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. He's also receiving a subject prize in physical education 4. He's receiving a Girl Community Service Award. He has been accepted into the International Soccer University and the University of Europe in Madrid, whereupon he will pursue soccer programming or a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. he's receiving a scholarship award from that institution in the amount of $5,000. Up next is Brania Darrow. Brania is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an S4 student at the Berkeley Institute, who's also a prefect and a peer leader, alongside a Guild House Vice Captain. I love it, Brania. She's receiving a Captain Award from the Community Service Award, or award donated by Gerald Simons, the OBE. She's receiving a Prenter Pride Scholarship in the amount of $250. She has been accepted into Nazareth University, Mitchell College, Jones University, the University of Plymouth, Alfred University, Acadia University, Thomas College, Xavier University, York College of Pennsylvania, and she has also been accepted into the Bermuda College. From Nazareth, she's going to receive the Trustee Scholarship in the amount of $56,000. From the president, she's also receiving the Richard P. Saunders Presidential Scholarship in the amount of $68,000. From St. John's University, she's receiving the Combined Merit Scholarship in the amount of $122,000. From Jonathan Allen, she's receiving a scholarship in the amount of $72,000. From Thomas College, she's receiving the Cum Laude Scholarship in the amount of $56,000. From Xavier, she's receiving scholarship funding in the amount of $100,000. Lastly, from York College, she is receiving scholarship funding in the amount of $20,000. The world is your oyster, Brania. Up next is Sergio DeFrias. Sergio is receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. He's receiving subject prizes in English 4, Spanish 4, and AP Chemistry 2. He's also receiving a Bronze Community Service Award. He has been accepted into Oral Roberts University and the Bermuda College, whereupon he will pursue a degree in engineering. He's received $19,500 in scholarship funding per year, totaling in $78,000 for 4 years. He's also the recipient of the David Austin Wilson Memorial Scholarship Award for the top English student at the Berkeley Institute, and in the amount of $2,500. Congratulations, Sergio. Tamara Dean. Tamara is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute, who's receiving a BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning, along with a Gold Community Service Award. Amaya De Rosa. Amaya is the greenhouse vice captain. She is also a prefect who is receiving her Berkeley, her BSD certificate this morning. Kirby DeRosa. Kirby is an S4 prefect who's receiving her Berkeley and BSD certificates. She's also received from the Bermuda College a certificate of nursing in the dual enrollment program. She's a silver recipient of a Community Service Award. She has the option to go to Kaiser University in Tempe or the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue an Associate of Science in Radiologic Technology. Congratulations, Kirby. Diallo De Silva. Diallo will receive his BASD and Berkeley certificates this morning, alongside a Guild Community Service Award, and he has been accepted into the Bermuda College. He leaves us today with the MOTEP Technical Award, which is a vocational award, in the amount of $1,000. Doshay De Silva. Doshay will receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She received subject prizes in international business and insurance. Awesome, Doshay. She also takes along with her a Gold Community Service Award, along with the Class of 2000 Scholarship in the amount of $500. Yazari De Silva. Yazari will receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute, who's also receiving a Bronze Community Service Award this morning. Hey, Miguel Falco. Miguel is the Gold House Vice Captain, who receives a Berkeley and BSD certificate this morning. He's also receiving a subject prize in Marine Science too, along with a Bronze Community Service Award. Congratulations to you, Miguel. I'm so proud that this next young man could be here with us today. He fought off an illness just in time. Joshua Fleming. So proud of her today. All right, Josh. Josh is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who's receiving his Berkeley and BSD certificate this morning. He is a dual enrollment graduate in the Applied Technology program at the Bermuda College. He leaves there with a certificate. He's been accepted into Cambrian College, whereupon he will pursue a degree in electrical engineering. He takes home with him today the Austin Randolph Thomas Scholarship Award in the amount of $5,000. Ariel Fogo. Ariel is an S4 prefect at Berkeley, who's receiving her Berkeley and BSc certificates this morning. She takes home with her today a Silver Community Service Award. She has been accepted in Buckinghamshire New University College, whereupon she will pursue a degree in architectural design and technology within her foundation year. Congratulations to you, Ariel. Up next is Caleb Forbes. Caleb will receive his BSD certificate this morning alongside a Gold Community Service Award, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Isaiah Francis. Isaiah is an S4 prefect who is the Gold House Vice Captain. He takes home with him this morning his Berkeley and BSD certificates alongside a Gold Community Service Award. Congratulations to you, Isaiah. Shazaria Francis Brown. Shazaria is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who takes home with her a BSD and Berkeley diploma this morning, alongside a Gold Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Mount Allison University, where she will pursue a Bachelor's of Arts degree, and she has received a scholarship in the amount of $8,000. She has also been accepted into Simon Fraser University. I love her, I'm gonna miss her. Up next is Isaiah Fraser. Isaiah is the deputy head boy of the Berkeley Institute. He's also the greenhouse vice captain. He takes home with him this morning a BSD and Berkeley certificate, along with subject prizes in personal finance and physics 4. He takes home a Girl Community Service Award before he makes his way to college. I love it, Isaiah. Congratulations. Justice Fubler. Justice is receiving his BASD certificate and Berkeley certificate this morning. He receives a subject prize in work experience alongside a Silver Community Service Award. He has been accepted into Sandwell College, whereupon he will pursue a degree in dog grooming. I love it. He takes home with him today scholarship funding in the amount of $1,000 as a part of a VES Special Award. Shania Ferbert. Shania is an S4 prefect who takes home with her a BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning. She's a Bronze Community Service Award winner who has been accepted into Bermuda College and will be attending in the fall. Sienna Ferbert. Sienna is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute. She takes home with her a BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning. She's a dual enrollment student she received a certificate as a nursing assistant. You're quite welcome, Sienna. She's a recipient of a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will pursue her education at the Bermuda College in the fall. Bethany Gibbons. Bethany receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an S4 prefect who takes home with her a Bronze Community Service Award, and she also will be attending Bermuda College in September. Sarai Gibbons. She will receive her BSD certificate this morning, and we celebrate her in her absence. Yazara Gilbert. Yazara is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute. She takes home with her this morning a BSD and Berkeley certificate. She has been accepted into the University of Buckingham, where she will pursue a law degree with integrated foundation. Ayora Golding. Ayora is the greenhouse captain. She is also an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute. She is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She takes home with her a subject prize in Environmental Science 2, a Silver Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Jalunde Gomes. Jalunde will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He's an S4 prefect who's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. He's the recipient of a Gold Community Service Award. He has been accepted into the University of Western Australia. I love it. He has also been accepted in the Bermuda College, and he wants to pursue a degree in marine science. Good stuff, Jalunde. Up next is Jalen Grant. Jalen is receiving his BASD diploma this morning and a Silver Community Service Award, and we're going to celebrate him in his absence. Samaya Grimes. Samaya is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute, who's also a recipient of her BSD and Berkeley diplomas. She has been accepted in the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue a degree in the Associates of Science, Diagnostic Imaging and Technology, and she also wants to have a crack at nursing and applied health. I love it, Samaya. Kira Hawk. She told me to get it right. She's receiving her BSD and Berkeley diplomas this morning. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who has been accepted in the Bermuda College, whereupon she will attend in September. Amaya Harvey. Amaya will receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's an S4 prefect who's also a peer leader at the Berkeley Institute. She receives the Granaway Cup for Deportment, which has been donated by the late Mrs. Adele and Ida Tucker. She's a gold recipient of a Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Nazareth University and Xavier University, where she will pursue a degree in psychology. She's received the Dean's Scholarship in the amount of $64,000 plus $20,000 for housing, and that is coming from Nazareth. She's also the recipient of a scholarship in the amount of $112,000 plus $28,000 for housing from Xavier University. Congratulations to you, Amaya Harvey. Up next is Aliyah Harvey Colon. Aliyah is an S4 prefect who will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's a dual enrollment in the Certificate of Nursing program. She's a Silver Community Service Award winner who has been accepted into the Oral Roberts University, whereupon she will pursue a degree in biology. And from ORU, she has received a scholarship in the amount of $62,000. Congratulations, Aliyah. Marcel Heatherly. Marcel will receive his BSD diploma this morning. Matthew Henry. Matthew is an S4 prefect at Berkeley who will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Bronze Community Service Award. He has been accepted into Arcadia University and the Bermuda College, where he will pursue a bachelor's degree in kinesiology. He's also received a scholarship in the amount of $2,000 from Arcadia University and a scholarship in the amount of $2,500 as part of a residency package. Emoy Hildeb Lynch. Emoy will receive her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's an S4 prefect who has also received a certificate of the nursing program at the Bermuda College. She is a Silver Community Service Award winner who has been accepted into Troy University and the Bermuda College, where she will pursue a degree in nursing. Jazade Ingham. Jazade will receive his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning alongside a Silver Community Service Award. Congratulations, Jazade. Kumani Jackson. Kumani is a peer leader and S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who takes home with her a BSD and Berkeley certificate alongside a Gold Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Nazareth University, Nova Southeastern University, and Oral Roberts University, whereupon she will pursue a degree in elementary education. I love it. She's a recipient of the Flyers Scholarship in the amount of $48,000. She's also the recipient of the NSU Dean Scholarship in the amount of $48,000. I love it. Anai Jumwe. Jumway is receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning alongside a Bronze Community Service Award, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Zen Joseph. Zen is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute, and she has been accepted into Keele University, where she will pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in biomedical science. I love it. She's also the recipient of the PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $3,000. Up next is Alex Lima. All right. Alex is receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He's an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute, who we are going to miss with his camera dearly. Up next is Revenue Loku Baitige. Did I get it right, Revi? I have been practicing that last name all morning. He receives his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. He is an S4 prefect who we are gonna miss in our sound booth army teachers. He does so much for the school. He takes a subject prize home today in AP Calculus AB2. He's the recipient of the Prefect of the Year Award. That's right, which is donated by the Berkeley Institute. He's also a gold recipient of a Community Service Award. He's been accepted into Acadia University and the University of Plymouth, along with the Bermuda College. He is going to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. From Acadia, he's received scholarship funding in the amount of $3,000, alongside a residency scholarship in the amount of $2,000. Congratulations, Revi. Up next is Zaleh Luby. Zaleh is receiving her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She's also receiving a certificate in the Nursing Assistant Program at the Bermuda College. She's a Bronze Community Service Award recipient, and she has been accepted into Nazareth University, Wingate University, Xavier University, Oral Roberts University, and the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue a degree in nursing. She is the recipient of the Class of 1928 Scholarship in the amount of $56,000. From Wingate, she's received a scholarship in the amount of $108,000. From Xavier, she's received a scholarship in the amount of $100,000. From ORU, she's the recipient of a $74,000 scholarship. Finally, from Centennial Bermuda Foundation, she's received an award in the amount of $30,000. Congratulations, Ms. Luby. Kwane Lowe. Kwane is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificate alongside a Gold Community Service Award this morning. She has been accepted into the New York Institute of Technology, along with St. John's University and the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue a mechanical engineering degree. Interesting. And she's also with a focus in aerospace concentration. She's received an academic achievement scholarship in the amount of $64,000, with a combined merit scholarship of $114,000. Up next is Mel Andrew Manangbang. Malandrew is receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning and a Bronze Community Service Award. Up next is Adante Martin. We're going to celebrate him in his absence as he had to travel overseas to honor his Riley Scholarship. But he is a BSD and Berkeley certificate recipient. He's also an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who's going to receive a Bronze Community Service Award. And of course, he was accepted into the Bermuda College, but he chose to go off to honor a Raleigh Scholarship. Congratulations, Adante. Up next is Amai Moore. Amai is receiving her BSD certificate this morning and a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is Malikia Moore. Malikia takes in with her Berkeley and BSD certificate, a subject prize in exploring careers in nutrition, and a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Stephanie Pacheco. Jessica, I'm thinking of your sister, Jessica Pacheco. Hi, Stephanie. I see you, Steph. How you doing? Jessica is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Sarai Packwood. Integrity and accountability. I love it. Sarai will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute who's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. She is a recipient of a Silver Community Service Award. She has been accepted into the University of Essex, Nottingham Trent University, ARU, and the Bermuda College, where she will pursue a degree, and I didn't even know this, in creative writing. Wow, I love it. And she is also the recipient of the BES Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $5,000. Shayna Patterson. Shayna is an S4 prefect who will receive her BSD Berkeley certificates alongside a Silver Community Service Award. Raiden Curtis. Raiden will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates and a Gold Community Service Award, and he'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Denjai Pitcher. Denjai will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Prenther Pride Scholarship Award of $250. He's a gold recipient or gold medal recipient of a Community Service Award. Congratulations to you, Denjai. Up next, Nyasia Pitcher. Nyasia receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning and a Silver Community Service Award. Jalen Rewan Lambert. You can tell she is very popular, can't you? She is a dramatic S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who takes in with her BSD and Berkeley certificates And you're welcome so much. And a Silver Community Service Award. And she will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall, and I'm sure they are gonna love all of her. Up next, Josiah Richardson. Josiah is going to receive his BSD certificate and a Gold Community Service Award. Up next is Jacob Roberts. Jacob receives his Berkeley and BSD certificates alongside a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is the deputy head girl of the Berkeley Institute, Kaya Robinson. Kaya is a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College who takes home with her her BSD and Berkeley certificates and a Gold Community Service Award. Okay, she has been accepted into Nottingham Trent University and the University of Windsor, where she is going to pursue a degree, and I love it, in childhood and psychology. She's a recipient of the Bermuda Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Dame Marjorie B Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. She's also the recipient of the PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,500. And she is also the recipient of a Centennial Scholarship in the amount of $140,000. Congratulations. We've heard from this dynamic young lady already. Is none other than the head girl of the Berkeley Institute, the Greenhouse Vice Captain, who is an advanced honor summa cum laude graduate, who takes home with her today a BSD and Berkeley certificate, Miss Chiage Rudo. She's receiving the Berkeley Board of Governors Award of Excellence, a Gold Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Dalhousie University, Western Ontario in Canada, St. Mary's University, and the University of Toronto, where she is going to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree. And we know that she has received the Student Council Leadership Award in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Chiage. Tamara Rutherford. Tamara is an S4 prefect who receives her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning, alongside a subject prize in dance production and a Gold Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Anissa Sion. You can tell she's another popular green, is it Gold House? Yeah, it is Gold House Vice Captain. She's a prefect at the Berkeley Institute who takes in with her a BSD and Berkeley diploma and a Gold Community Service Award, and she'll be attending Bermuda College in September. Jair Shields. Jair is an S4 prefect who receives a BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning and a Bronze Community Service Award. He also has graduated from the Endeavor program. Good stuff, Jai. Dylan Simas. Dylan receives his BSD certificate this morning. He's an S4 prefect who receives a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is J. Dunn Simmons. J. Dunn receives his BSD certificates, He is the greenhouse vice captain, who walks in today with the George DaCosta Silver Medal for Service, which was selected by his peers, and a Girl Community Service Award. He will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Michaelan Simmons. Michaelan receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's an S4 prefect who's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College in the nursing program. She is the recipient of a Bronze Community Service Award. She has been accepted into St. John's University and the Bermuda College, where she is undecided upon her programming. She has received a $25,500. It's a combined merit scholarship over the period of 4 years, with a total of $102,000 from St. John's. Congratulations, Michaelan. Rihanna Simmons. Let the tears of joy flow, Rihanna. Rihanna is an S4 prefect who receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Silver Community Service Award this morning. She has been accepted in the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue an Associate of Science degree. Amber Simon. Amber will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates, along with a Silver Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Josiah Simons. Josiah is an S4 prefect who will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. Keto Simon. Keto will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates along with a Bronze Community Service Award this morning, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Denai Simons Otterbridge. Denai will receive his Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning, along with a Silver Community Service Award. Amaya Smith. Amaya is an S4 prefect at Berkeley who will receive a BSD and Berkeley certificate, along with a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is Electra. I love that name, Electra Smith. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She receives a subject prize for instrumental vocal independent study. She has been accepted into Oral Roberts University, the University of Arts, Thomas College, and the Bermuda College, where she will pursue a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Creative Writing. All right, Electra. She has received the Quest Hill Leader Scholarship in the amount of $74,000. The Sam McKeel, Promising Artistic Scholarship in the amount of $100,000, and the Cum Laude Scholarship in the amount of $56,000. She is also the recipient of the Glenda Edwards Continuing Education Scholarship in the amount of $12,500. Congratulations, Electra. Zione Smith. Zione is receiving both her BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Girl Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall.
Good stuff.
Up next is Kenya Smith Woodley. Kenya is an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude, who receives her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She is also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. She receives this morning a subject prize in AP Studio Art 1, alongside the Honorable Dame Lois Brown Evans DBE JP MP Award for Consistent Academic Excellence, donated by the Progressive Labor Party. She is also a Bronze Community Service Award winner who has been accepted into Nottingham Trent University, SCAD, and Sherrington College, whereupon she will pursue degrees in animation and visual creative arts. From SCAD, she's received an academic scholarship in the amount of $36,000. She received the AKA Educational Advancement Foundation Award in the amount of $1,000. She's also received the Class of 1979 Textbook Award, the Class of 1984 Award in the amount of $6,000. Lastly, she's received the PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $5,000. Congratulations, Kenya. Amir Squire Harvey. Amir is a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College who is the recipient of his BSD and Berkeley diplomas this morning, and he will be pursuing his education at the Bermuda College in September. Camille Stevens. Camille is an S4 prefect who's the recipient of a BSD and Berkeley certificate. She's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. This morning she received subject prizes in AP English Language 2. She is also the Art Cup recipient, the Charles Lloyd Tucker Cup, and she'll be attending Bermuda College in September. Ariana Stoneham. Ariana is the Gold House captain. She is also the recipient of her BSD and Berkeley diplomas this morning, alongside a Bronze Community Service Award. She has been accepted into the New England Institute of Technology and the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue an Associate of Science degree. She is also the recipient of the Presidential Scholar Award in the amount of $5,000, which is given annually, totaling for $15,000. I love it, Ariana. Isabella Swan, the Deputy Head Girl of the Berkeley Institute, also our Student Council President. She takes home with her today her BSD, her Berkeley certificate, and a Bronze Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Oral Roberts University and the Bermuda College, where she pursued a degree in accounting. She has received scholarship funding from Quest Hill Leadership in the amount of $18,500 over the period of 4 years, totaling to $74,000. She is also the recipient of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Bermuda Outstanding Student Award in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Isabella. Mariana Swan. Mariana will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude, who's also a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College, whereupon she is a recipient of a certificate in the Nursing Assistant Program. She's an S4 prefect who receives a subject prize in Biology 4. She is also the recipient of the Honorable Dame Jennifer Smith DBE Award, Still I Rise, for significant improvement. She has been accepted into Nazareth College and Acadia University, whereupon she will pursue a Bachelor's of Arts in English degree. Awesome. She received scholarship funding in the amount of $68,000 from Presidential University. From Acadia, she's receiving an excellent scholarship in the amount of $4,000, alongside a residency scholarship in the amount of $2,500. Alyssa Drew Tobert. Alyssa Drew is an S4 prefect who's going to be the recipient of a BSD and Berkeley certificate this morning. She's a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College, also a Bronze Community Service Award winner. She's been accepted into Sandwell College, whereupon she will pursue a degree in animal care. Shirley Taylor. Yes, she's not here with us this morning, but we are going to celebrate her BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is Zurich Thompson. Perseverance, perseverance, perseverance. Zurich receives his BASD certificate this morning and a Girl Community Service Award. He has been accepted in the Bermuda College and he'll be attending in the fall. Good stuff, Zurich. Ethan Todd. Ethan is an S4 prefect who receives a BSD and Berkeley certificates. Also subject awards in French 4, Concert Band 4, Virtual Enterprise International 2, alongside a Silver Community Service Award. Up next is a young man who personifies perseverance, none other than our head boy, Jonah Trutz. Jonah is a peer leader at the Berkeley Institute. He is also that other host, the Gold Host captain. He's an advanced honors graduate, magna cum laude. He takes home with him this morning his BSD and Berkeley certificates, alongside the Dr. Kenneth E. Robertson Memorial Cup, donated by the Robertson family. He has been accepted into Nazareth University, London Metropolitan University, the University of Sussex, and Bermuda College. He wants to pursue a degree in biomedical sciences. He's also the recipient of a Dean Scholarship from Nazareth in the amount of $64,000. He's also an Alpha Bo, or Barclays Alpha Bo. And he's won an award there for $1,500. Lastly, he's the recipient of the Ernst & Young Award in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Jonah. Kimani Trutz. Kimani receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's also an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude. She's an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute, who is also very popular and a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. She's the recipient of a Bronze Community Service Award. She's been accepted into Nova Southeastern University, NSU, Florida, Troy University, Old Dominion University. Mr. Boyles will be proud of that. Whereupon she is going to pursue a degree in biomedical sciences, pre-health. And lastly, she is a recipient of the Dean Scholarship in the amount of $68,000 from NSU, Florida. Up next is Layla Trutz. I finally get to see her smile. Layla is an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude. She's also an S4 prefect of the Berkeley Institute, who takes home with her this morning her Berkeley and BSD certificates alongside a Bronze Community Service Award. She has been accepted into Nova Southeastern University, NSU, Florida, Troy University. I'm reading from a different one. She's been accepted in Bermuda College, where she'll get in the fall. Up next is Zeno Tucker. Zeno is a very popular S4 student who's receiving his BSD and Berkeley certificates and a Gold Community Service Award. Up next is Jazz Tucker Bean. Jazz receives her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning alongside a Girl Community Service Award. Jazz, I'm gonna miss our Thursday meetings with your mom every week. Up next is Zaya Tucker Grapple. Zaya is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who's also a peer leader. She takes home with her this morning a Berkeley certificate, a BSD certificate, and the George DaCosta Silver Medal for Service, which was selected by her peers. She's a Girl Community Service Award winner. She has been accepted into Nazareth University, Thomas College, Georgia State University, Nova Southeastern University, and NSU, Florida, whereupon she will pursue a degree in business leadership and accounting. She's the recipient of the Cum Laude Scholarship in the amount of $56,000. She is also the recipient of a $56,000 scholarship from the class of 1928. She's also a recipient of the Dean Scholarship in the amount of $48,000. She is also the recipient of the Carol Hill Theater Arts Award in the amount of $1,000. Finally, she's the recipient of the Rising Star Award from Kara's Kitchen in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Zaya. Kiara Van Putten. Kiara is receiving her BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Civil Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Kimora Waddell Smith. Kimora is going to receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates alongside a Girl Community Service Award this morning. Skaya Walker. I love that name. It sounds so Return of the Jedi. Skya receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning. She's an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude. She's also an S4 prefect who's a dual enrollment student at the Bermuda College. She's the recipient of a Girl Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Another story of perseverance, Tanique Wallen. Tanique receives both her Berkeley and BSD certificates this morning. She'll be attending the Bermuda College in September on an $11,000 scholarship. She's also the recipient of the Jamaican Association of Bermuda Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Adrian Vela. Adrian receives his Berkeley BSD certificate this morning alongside a Civil Community Service Award. Calvin White. Calvin receives both his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning, along with a Civil Community Service Award, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Rajay Ritter. Rajay receives his BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning alongside a Gold Community Service Award. Ejante Williams. Mr. Williams receives his BSD, Berkeley certificate, alongside a Bronze Community Service Award, and he'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Up next is Wise William. Wise is going to receive his BSD certificate this morning, alongside the David Austin Wilson Memorial Scholarship Award for Perseverance, a common theme running across 2024, in the amount of $2,500. Taylor Ann Wolf. Our nickname for is Maybelline. I'm not going to tell you why. She receives her BSD and Berkeley certificates this morning, along with a Silver Community Service Award. She will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Up next is Yatinda Srinivasan. I love that name. Can I say it again? Yatinda Srinivasan. SK is going to receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates, along with a Silver Community Service Award. He's been accepted into York St. John's University and the University of Glasgow, whereupon he's going to pursue a degree in business management. Good stuff, SK. All right, Mama knows what time it is. Tanae Zill. Tanae is an S4 prefect at the Berkeley Institute who takes home with her a BSD, a Berkeley certificate, alongside a Panther Pride Scholarship Award for $100 and a Girl Community Service Award. She is also the recipient of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. It's an academic award in the amount of $2,000. Great stuff, Tanae. Last but definitely not least, Jazari Zul Zilis. Jazari is a very popular S4 prefect with a wonderful smile who lights up any room. She takes with her today a BSD and Berkeley certificate alongside a Girl Community Service Award, and she has been accepted into the Bermuda College, whereupon she will pursue as an Associate of Science degree. Congratulations to Jazari, and congratulations to the class of 2024. At this time, Mr. Craig Bridgewater, the chairman of the Berkeley Board of Governors, will offer the proclamation. Graduates, please stand.
Mr. Chairman, I present to you the students who, having satisfied the requirements of the Berkeley Institute for graduation, have received the diplomas for which they have prepared themselves.
On behalf of the Berkeley Institute Board of Governors, and by the authority vested in me by the Berkeley Institute Act of 1933, I now proclaim all of you who have received diplomas to be graduates of the Berkeley Institute with all the rights and privileges that pertain thereto. Congratulations to the class of 2024. You can now turn your tassels to the left-hand side.
Thank you, Mr. Bridgewater. Graduates, please be seated. Up next, we have a series of presentations, the first of which will be made by our principal, Ms. Douglas, who will present the Principal's Cup.
It's morning still. It is my honor and privilege to present the Principal's Cup 2024 to a most deserving student. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." This quote inspires one to have faith in their dreams and reminds them that their belief in themselves is key to achieving their future aspirations. Well, this young man, with the support of some very dedicated teachers, dreamed big, worked hard, and made it happen. As you may be aware, this graduating class endured the effects of the pandemic as they were not on campus their entire first year of school and relied heavily on Zoom classes for nearly 2 years. This young man was often absent even from Zoom classes because of medical reasons. It could be said that he really did not like school much because he continued to fall behind, and keeping up with his classes seemed like an impossible feat with all the challenges he was facing. As such, his GPA in S1 was 1.59, and then 1.85 in S2. And then, when we returned to campus, while the students were now in S3, finally, the light bulb came on. And he wanted to be in the number, to stand shoulder to shoulder with his peers on graduation day. So he worked tirelessly to catch up by taking extra courses, including online courses. His S3 GPA was 2.87, and he finished in S4 with a 2.86. What a testament of perseverance. This young man deserves this cup. I wish I had 100 cups, because we celebrate you today. The Principal's Cup for 2024 goes to Mr. Wise Williams. And if you know anything about your principal, she loves reggae. So join me in saying, you're gonna keep rising to the top. You're gonna keep rising to the top. Give it all you got, give it all you got, give it all you got. Oh yeah. Give it all you got, give it all you got, give it all you got. Oh yeah. Keep rising, rise to the top. Wise, we love you. You worked hard. You deserve it. Keep rising to the top.
I wanted to say I really appreciate all the teachers that helped me do this, school. Just all these 4 years, she was hard, but I persevered and I made it,
Wow. Thank you, Principal Douglas, and congratulations, Wise. Our next presentation is to our guest speaker. The presenter of this vote of thanks is Kaya Robinson, Deputy Head Girl, and she will be presenting to Dr. Marete Christos Place.
Dr. Marete Christos Place, we know how very busy you are, and we are so appreciative that you have taken the time out to come here this morning to address us during our graduation ceremony. Your thought-provoking speech has shown us to spend time with people who uplift and inspire us. This will help us to expand our horizons, whether this is through travel or attitude. You told us to keep an open mind and to stay free, which is important for a tertiary education. And lastly, you told us to count our blessings. These blessings come in many ways, not only in the fortune of our island home, but in those who surround us. Though you told us to find a fascinating team, I believe we found teams in our family and in our friends. And in the journeys we will soon take, we will add more members to our team. This message resonated with us because you made it so personal for the class of 2024. And on behalf of the Berkeley Institute and the class of 2024, we would like to say thank you. Please accept this gift as a small token of our appreciation.
Well done, Kaya, and thanks again, Dr. Morante Christos, please. Next, we'll have a presentation by our Deputy Head Boy and Greenhouse Captain, Sarah Carey, to present to Mr. Andre Carr, our PTSA President. He's making his way across the field now.
Good morning. PTSA President, Mr. Carr. We want to thank you for reinvigorating the PTSA, hosting relevant year-level breakout sessions, establishing corporate sponsorships, hosting fundraisers for scholarships of S4 students upon commencement and graduation, donating gifts for the PTSA raffles, implementing the first parent WhatsApp chat, the annual agriculture exhibition, setting up Berkeley's second annual vending station, selling hot dogs, snacks, and drinks, and finally organizing a family bingo night at the school. I thank you on behalf of the Berkeley Institute.
Thank you, Sarah, and congratulations, Mr. Carr. At this time, we will have the graduates' pledge, which will be delivered by Isaiah Frazier, our Deputy Head Boy and Greenhouse Vice Captain. You got it. Graduates, please stand.
Thank you. We, the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2024.
We, the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2024.
Commit ourselves to the unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Excellence of scholarship. Excellence of leadership. Excellence of citizenship. Excellence of character. Our journey has brought us over the portals of this new millennium. And as with our first 126 years, Berkeley and her scholars have essential roles to play in this new century. We therefore pledge our commitment to our community and affirm that our curiosity and quest for knowledge will continue undiminished. We pledge to stand as examples and continue the legacy of our forefathers, championing sincerity and honesty, voicing our outrage at injustice, bias, and inequities, and celebrating and supporting the inalienable human rights of mankind. We pledge to stay true to the core values of our school. May the Berkeley continue to prosper. Her beacon continue to shine. We, the class of 2024, vow to hold her flame high with pride and with dignity. Long live the Berkeley. Respecte for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Isaiah. Graduates, please be seated. We will now hear from Revidu. Ask for a prefect who will give the official vote of thanks.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. I would like to thank Ms. Dill and the graduation committee members consisting of Ms. Manders, Mr. Painter, Ms. Hart, Mrs. R. Lewis, Mrs. Ani Douglas, Mrs. Ednis, Mrs. Winters, Dr. Lugo, Ms. Rollins, Mrs. Lee, Mrs. Tolbert, Mrs. Hassel, Mrs. Minks, Mrs. Frey Morton, Ms. Lewis, Mrs. John, Mrs. Key Holmes, Ms. Nice, Ms. Wardge, Ms. T. Dickinson, Ms. Q. Smith, Mrs. O. Smith, Mrs. Allen Smith, Mrs. Warder Maduro, Mrs. Darrell, Mr. Cole, Mrs. Samuda Grant, Mrs. Allen Smith, Mrs. Lamb, Mrs. Doors, Mrs. Goodman, Miss A. Simmons, Mrs. Howe, Mrs. L. Davis, Mrs. S. Davis, Mrs. Waldron, Mrs. Mason, Mrs. Bassett, Mr. Barfield, Mr. Lee, Mr. Peterson, Mr. J. Darrell, Mrs. Swan, Mrs. S. Darrell, and Mr. Strobel for facilitating graduation day results, graduation week activities, graduation day, and our cotillion later on this evening. I extend a special thanks to our S4 year head, Mrs. Warder Maduro, for our unwavering commitment to the class of 2024. Mrs. Warder Maduro, thank you for keeping us on track to graduate despite the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic and Zoom leadership. Moreover, you have been a dependable, solid foundation amidst the myriad of staffing changes to the S4 team. Over the years, Mrs. Warder Maduro has facilitated initiatives to promote the educational, career, and personal development of our graduating class. I wish to thank Mrs. Strobel for being our educational therapist who has played the roles of deputy principal, year head, counselor, core subjects teacher, advocate, judge, jury, and executioner over the past 4 years. I extend sincerest tokens of appreciation to Mrs. Paris, who has stepped in to fill the void of year head and acting deputy during the course of our journey at the Berkeley Institute. I also thank our S4 counselor, Reverend Dr. Santucci, for his unwavering pastoral guidance and for keeping us on track to graduate. Thanks to Ms. Dickinson for her gift of mindfulness practices to the class of 2024, and to our S4 advisors, who now require mindfulness therapy after working with us for 4 years. I thank our principal, Ms. Douglas, and our administrative team, the Berkeley Board of Governors, the Berkeley Education Society, for the efforts to ensure that our school runs smoothly. I extend thanks to our guest speaker, Dr. Marate Christos Place, and our special scholarship presenters at the scholarships and awards ceremony last Saturday evening. I send tokens of appreciation to Mr. Craig Terrell of the National Sports Center, Mr. Eugene Dean of Spanish Town and Entertainment, and Mr. Lambert from Lambert and Lambert Rentals for transforming the National Sports Center into a graduation sanctuary. Lastly, I thank our teachers, parents, staff, and fellow students for the blessing of education that we have. It is this treasure which will keep the memories of this graduation day alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi. Ms. Garita Cardington, please come forward for a special presentation, which is the KPMG Teacher of the Year Award for 2024.
Yes. I think it's good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's try that again. Good afternoon, everyone. I love this. I know the rain is coming, but please give us 5 minutes because this is very important how we celebrate our teachers. With me, I have the head girl of 2020, the class of 2020, Malay Robinson, who's now a summer intern for 3 years, working with me in learning and development and also human resources. That's right. All right, Malay. I also think it's important, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, principal and chairman, but the class of 2020 never, because of COVID, they never had the opportunity to experience what these young people are experiencing today. So we have to do something about that. I don't know what it looks like. So I stand here before you very proud. I wear about 4 hats. A former educator, or I will always be an educator, a principal, which I have 30 of my former students graduating today from the Berkeley Institute. I would also like to congratulate the S4 year head. I know you had to step in, Mrs. Wharton, but this is fabulous. I also wear the hat of being a member of the board. I want to say, Chairman, it's getting better and better and better. I have the privilege also of being the senior manager of KPMG, where I have the opportunity to help our young people or attract our young people. I know there are 2 young people who are interested in accounting, Isabella and the other young man, because I wrote notes. Tyler, we will be contacting you. Somebody's going to give me your number because we are looking for the future leaders in accountancy in Bermuda. So let's talk about this award. KPMG has had a partnership with the Berkeley Institute for over 15 years. We have had the pleasure of engaging with various stakeholders of the Berkeley Institute to share who we are, what we do, what we can provide, and of course, we want to attract the future accountants and finance leaders of the future. We've provided leadership coaching, we've talked at PTSA meetings, we've went to year-level assemblies, we've been invited to career fairs, we've done mock interviews, we've facilitated training, we've done a lot. However, the most important piece that I'm really proud of is last year when we actually signed the Memorandum of Understanding for KPMG to be one of the partners of the signature learning programs of accountancy and finance and insurance, I should say. I also would like to identify or highlight Ms. Bridgewater, who is currently the Learning and Development Summer Intern at KPMG. I have notes, and now I'm nervous because the rain may come. Okay, the 2024 KPMG Teacher of the Year Award first started in 2008. Where we had Sandra Wiggin and Richard North both sharing the title. This award is presented to an educator that demonstrates dedication, perseverance, and hard work for the pursuit of molding our young Bermudian scholars. In addition, they also uphold KPMG's 5 values: integrity, excellence, courage, togetherness, and for better. I'm going to hand it over to Malay as she now talks about what the students have said about this individual.
Good morning, everyone. It's a privilege to be here today back at the Berkeley Institute, the Philadelphia Stadium. Before I share what some of the graduating class has to say about this teacher, she's very special to me, so I would like to share some of my personal remarks about this individual. This teacher's partnership with the Berkeley Institute spans over a few decades, and I had the pleasure, like I said, to be one of their students. With an educator as a mom, I have always been told how important my education was, because no one can take it away from me. I was always ahead of the masses when it came to academic performance, but when I entered this teacher's classroom, all of that went out the window. I was not only challenged academically, but personally. This teacher constantly pushed me to contemplate what kind of person I want to be in the world. I remember I felt like I disappointed this teacher in my S4 year, and I completely avoided them. Little did I know this was not an option. They got a hold of me and taught me a life lesson in facing my problems head on. But my favorite part of that lecture was them assuring me that they not only wanted the best for me, but that they were always rooting for my success. I still find myself thinking of their lessons in university. This teacher ensures that their lessons in the classroom will stay with their students for a lifetime and beyond. They are truly a teacher that you will never forget. Now I'll share some of the remarks that the graduating class has to say about this educator. They shared this educator's ability to cultivate inquisitive thinkers, their commitment to not only be the teacher, but to be teachable. The teacher's reiteration of importance of balance in life, their loyalty to their students' success and the Berkeley Institute and its stakeholders, their effort to cultivating relationships with not just the students, but their families, their passion for learning inside and outside of the classroom, and proving to truly be an unforgettable teacher. I just want to quote what one of the students had said their story. This was a pivotal moment for them when they joined this teacher's class. When I first came into their classroom, I got my first assignment, and in my head, I said, I got this. I thought I was going to get an A, but that was not the case. When I got the assignment back after being marked, all I saw was red markings all over my paper. Although I thought I was going to get an A, I got a D. The next assignment they gave me seemed easy, so I wrote my answers and gave in my paper. A day after I got it marked, I received another D. Not only did I receive a D, but I also received a lecture. When they give lectures, they talk about how what you will learn in high school will benefit you in college and the workplace. They said, when your professor writes marks on the side of your paper, will you ignore them and continuously get the same grade repeatedly? After that day, I read every single message put on the side of my paper. I paid keen attention to every detail and learned from them to do better in my next assignments and to just be a better person.
Okay, thank you, baby. You know, when we received the name of the individual, and then I was reading what the students said, this person was actually at the Berkeley when I was there, long time ago. And you know what? When I was there, and when I had friends that was in this person's class, I didn't want to go in their class. I didn't. They stayed in for lunch, had to redo assignments. They had to come after school. When this person walked across us in the hallway, they would put their head down. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're scared of this person. However, when I transitioned to university, I wished I had this individual to be able to facilitate instruction to me, because I knew that I would have been stronger in a particular subject. So as we know, the students' experiences like these make educators' jobs meaningful. The students and their success are why teachers, like today's recipient, show up daily, ready to inspire their students. The hope is that educators will electrify a passion that reaches at least one student to achieve their greatness. This teacher is proving to be not only responsible for teaching the subject matter, but instilling valuable life lessons in their students. Remarkable moments like these leave the most significant impact on students, making this teacher most deserving of this year's KPMG Teacher of the Year Award. You can give this person a round of applause. You know what's really cool? It is an even more auspicious occasion, as this individual was recently recognized at the Berkeley Institute's Long Service Award ceremony at the Hamilton Princess. So we have the prize. Some people can guess who it is. So this is what this individual is going to get on behalf of KPMG. Malay could hold it up. Malay, like you're like Vanna White, yeah? So first they're going to get the KPMG Teacher of the Year Award with their name inscribed in it. They will also get the KPMG swag bag. Thank you so much, Kadre, for putting this together. They will also, because they deserve it, they will get a SPA certificate because they deserve it. And last but not least, this individual is open to attend any of our KPMG leadership trainings for the 2024-25 school year. So as you can see, KPMG is invested not only in supporting the growth of our young people, but also acknowledging the educators who are star performers and make the difference in the lives of our young people. So please, everyone, stand with me and let's give a round of applause. Stand with me, please. You can clap, it's okay. So, the teacher who has given 40 years of service to the Berkeley Institute, this year's KPMG Teacher of the Year Award goes to none other than Mrs. Sandra Burrows. Chairman, because we looked on here, Mrs. Burrows actually received this award in 2016. So she must be a superstar.
Thank you so much. You know, I get up every day and I don't go to work, I go to school. It's not work. And I can't say it enough. I love my students. I love what I do. Yes, the work is challenging. I set standards for them. I set standards for myself. It's hard work. But anything worth having is worth working for. I give God thanks every day for my life, for my family, for my students, for the job that I have. And I say to the graduates today, find your passion. Don't chase the money, it will come. Find your passion, because once you find your passion, there is no drudgery in getting up and going to that passion. Thank you, and graduates, I'll see you tonight.
All right, let's hear it again for Mrs. Burris. Much like Mrs. Connington, I remember being a student, and I'm gonna tell you, if you didn't have your red, blue, and black pen when you came to class, oh boy, you was in some serious trouble. But she was a really excellent teacher. I believe I had her for history, and we took good notes, and in doing so, it helped me to prepare me for college by being able to take good notes. So thanks again, Ms. Barrios, for all that you've done. Okay, folks, we have come to the end. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's please stand and stretch so that we can rejoice in and around our school song, which is printed in your booklet. I know our S4s are not going to need it, right, guys? No, you're not going to need those booklets, are you? And Mr. Ward is going to get us started. love it. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates will lead the recessional, followed by our special guests and teachers. Thank you very much for your attendance.